Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are driving through the Bogwalk Gorge. This is probably one of the most iconic places in Jamaica. Very beautiful scenery. On the left is the Rio Cobra River, and on the right is the hills, the rocks, and there's a road that runs right on the edge, and that's the Bogwalk Gorge Road. When driving to the north coast of Jamaica, this is the main route you take. There are two alternate routes. One is going over Sligoville, and you only use that route when this road is blocked because it's an awful drive over an awful hill. Or I should say, the road conditions are terrible, and it's a hill, and nothing compared to a drive as nice and as easy through the gorge. The other alternative that just recently came about is driving on the highway, and that is definitely a much easier drive, not as scenic as going through the gorge, but it's a toll road, so you have to pay to use that road. But when there is no rain and the gorge is open and there are no accidents, the traffic flows freely. Driving through the Bogwalk Gorge is a very nice experience. As you can see, the scenery is amazing, beautiful, and it's a very nice drive. The road could be a little better, but it's manageable. So if you're driving from Kingston or Spanish Town, this is the main route you will take if you're going toward, or the main road you will take if you're going towards the north coast, or more specifically Ocho Rios. From Kingston, this is the route you will take. And Ocho Rios is a very popular tourist town, and it's a very popular town for a lot of persons in Jamaica to visit on the holidays. So this road is very heavily used at certain times during the year. This is a little community in the Bogwalk Gorge, and the Bogwalk Gorge takes you from Angels or from Spanish Town to the community or the area of Bogwalk. And that area has a lot of factories. It's a developed little town, not as big as, say, Linstead or Old Harbour or Spanish Town, but it's still a fairly big town. Alright, so we're now exiting the Bogwalk Gorge and we're going into the town of Bogwalk. And where you saw that white car just come across the road, we're coming up to it on the right. If you were to drive over Sligoville, this is where you would come out, or this is where you would enter, depending on which direction you're going in. So we're now going to go into the area or the town of Bogwalk. And Bogwalk is most popular or famous for the growing of oranges or citrus. There's a very large citrus plant down here, or a very large citrus company, True Juice, and they are probably the largest supplier of orange juice and those juices in Jamaica, and this is where they have their farm and factory. So this is the Bogwalk roundabout. Turn left, we go into the town of Bogwalk. So that's left here, we go into the town of Bogwalk. Go turn left here now, we continue to Linstead, and we continue back this way. There's a sign, emergency closure system. That's where they have the gates to control access to the gorge. Turn left here now, we go back into the Bogwalk Gorge. So we are going to go into the town of Bogwalk. So we'll take this left here, and on the left is a Juicy Patty's location. In Jamaica there's something called a patty. It's probably all over the world, but Juicy Patty's is one of the largest distributors, or how would you say? You don't distribute patties, you sell patties. So this is the town of Bogwalk we're entering now. It's a very busy place. Not sure why that suitcase is there, but I'm sure there's a good reason.